friends, and welcome back to my channel. So before me you have the December collection obsession collection that I have chosen, which is the Simple Stories Winter Farmhouse. I'm going to show you my first paper kit. I always say that wrong. Paper kit, and some of the things that I have pulled in, just to make it a little bit easier so that I have stuff to pick from that I'm bringing along, obviously with the kit, but I want to make things a little bit easier for myself. I don't know if that makes any sense. So these are the two pieces of pattern paper from the collection. I have the B side of this as well, and the B side of this. But I have gone ahead and I have also added this beautiful green textured cardstock that I think I can figure out once I figure out what kind of configuration I want to use. If I want to use up some cardstock that I have, I thought this was a good addition. So let me set that off to the side so the next piece is a little bit easier to see. And then I've gone through the die cut packs because I already have selected my photos. I've gone ahead and I have added these pieces. If you remember, this is the paper. I do have some red in there as well, which is the other reason why I have selected some of the reds, but I figured I have these in my stash. I might as well use them. Perhaps I was thinking about making another scenery at the bottom, maybe with the, I was thinking maybe with the truck. It's a different scale, so maybe a little bit different. I don't know. I did find this one. It's a different tone of green, but I may use it, I may not. That's for my stash, not from the die cut pack. And then I have those different things. So sometimes for me, the selection of the embellishments can take me a while. So I thought maybe just limiting it to a small stash rather than a ton of stuff. So let's see what we do with this one, guys. Let's see. All right, guys, I am back with my layout. Very simple. I did end up talking myself into doing a little bit of a scene here. So I have used the die cuts here. I did a frame in frame. So several frames, and all from papers from the collection. The only thing I brought in was this green piece of cardstock. I did go ahead and add just pops of red here and here just to make it look, I probably could have made this one a little bit longer, but it is what it is. I did my title at the top there and here, and I kind of like how I put the truck and the label over here so that I could do my journaling over here. I did go ahead and add, this is from the die cuts here, this piece. I mean, all of the pieces, I think, I didn't bring anything in from the outside. The only thing that I didn't have were the letters. So those are definitely from my stash. Very simple. I knew that I wanted to highlight both of these photos. It was our first Christmas here in the house that we're living in now. And sometimes, you don't know what you don't know at the time, but this was our girls' last Christmas with us. So I came home I showed my husband the layouts, and it was a very emotional day for us to just, because he hadn't seen these photos. So it took us back to a time when she was still running around, and so very bittersweet for sure. but important stories to be able to document. So yeah, here you have it. It's very, very simple. If you'll see, it's this larger square here. I took, let's see, what's the size of this mat here? This is, it looks like it's about 11 inches. So it looks like I just took I took just an inch off. And then this is roughly, it is roughly 10 inches. And then I just had to place the photo. I did mat the photo on this off-white, which I had in my stash. But I had to mat it on this paper, which was in the collection, but just so that I would get, you'll see how down here, you see a little bit of the off-white, but I tried to make it so that most of the sides would have mostly just the red, because I wanted to use up that piece of paper. I don't have a lot left in the collection in terms of paper, so I was glad to be able to use up some of these larger pieces of scrap paper. But I hope that you've liked this. I really have challenged myself. I'm not a big fan of the busy paper. I definitely could have done some cut aparts, but I just decided to go ahead to fussy cut some of the items in here, but I just wasn't feeling up to it, and I thought that it was good enough for me and good enough for the family album. So, and that's all that matters, right? But I hope that you've enjoyed seeing what I created with this one, and I hope that you'll come back next time. Until next time, bye for now.